Hello, everybody! I am here today to show you real exorcism footage from 2025. Let me tell you this right off the bat. These are not fake or staged in any way, shape, or form. This is the real deal, and it will be the scariest thing that you will ever witness in your life. In this video, we'll go into the details of what actually happened in each of these cases. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any future videos. Now let's see some scary stuff. First up is one of the most terrifying footage from the series. You can see a girl who seems possessed levitating in the air. The footage was captured by a priest during an exorcism. In the video, you can see that she was hanging upside down from the cross while screaming at the top of her lungs. Even though the priest is trying his best to hold her, she just continues to defy gravity. In another scene from the same exorcism, the priest asks the demon inside of her, "Are you going to leave now?" But then she replies, "No." After that, the priest tells her that he wants to read the Bible and pray for her. But she stops him saying, "Don't do that, because I don't want you to be contaminated by my f-" Then he asks her, "Who told you that?" And she says, "The same person who put me in this state told me that." This goes on for a bit until finally the demon leaves. The girl falls to the ground, and the priest sprinkles holy water on her and crosses himself. The people around him start to clap and rejoice after they successfully manage to drive the demon out of her. But wait, there's more. If you thought that was the end of it, well, you were wrong. After the demon left her body, it entered into the priest who was trying to help her. He starts convulsing and thrashing around like a madman, while people try to hold him down. At one point, he even tries to bite someone who was filming the whole ordeal. After a few minutes, he comes back to his senses, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. It is hard to believe that such things like this can happen in this day and age. But if you ask me, I've seen enough evidence to convince me that the devil and his demons do walk among us. What do you think? Comment down below. Next up is a video that shows a girl who seems to be possessed crawling on all fours like a dog or a cat would. It looks very disturbing and creepy. Her entire family is gathered around her, and they all very worried about what is happening to her. A woman who appears to be the mother of the girl keeps asking her to stop doing that and stand up, but she doesn't seem to listen. After a while, the mother calls the police and tells them that her daughter is possessed by a demon. When the officers arrive, they try to calm her down by speaking to her and telling her everything has gone, be alright. However, she just keeps moving forward, growling and snarling like some kind of wild animal. Eventually, the officers managed to grab her and put handcuffs on her so that she wouldn't hurt herself. They also called an ambulance to take her to the hospital. At first, the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. They ran several tests and asked her questions, but she didn't answer any of them. She kept on growling and snapping like a wild animal. It was on until one of the nurses noticed scratches on her arms that they realized she was possessed by a demon. Later on, an exorcist came to perform the ritual. In the video, you can see him reading something from a book while holding a cross above her head. As soon as he finished, the demon inside of her started to move around. It tried to speak, but the exorcist wouldn't allow that. So it just kept moving its lips without making any sound. After a while, it stopped moving and everything went silent. The exorcist then sprinkled holy water on her and the room filled with a bright light. The girl woke up and she was completely fine. She had no memory of what happened to her or how she ended up in the hospital. Next up, we have a boy who is possessed by a demon. His eyes are completely black and he doesn't seem to respond to anything that anyone says to him. People say that he has been like this for a while now, and they're afraid that if they do something, he'll turn violent. An exorcist is called in to perform the ritual and get rid of the demon inside of him. While the exorcist is reading from the Bible, the boy starts to thrash around and scream bloody murder. It looks like he is in a lot of pain. And he does unwant the demon to leave him. But the exorcist keeps going until finally he stops moving. The people around him start cheering and celebrating after seeing that he finally became free of the demon. This next one is very short and sweet. A demon is being exorcised from a woman. During the ritual, the demon inside of her kept on moving around, but the priest held her down so that she wouldn't hurt herself. Then he started reading from the Bible, and soon the demon started to become weaker and weaker. It eventually just looked at him and left her body. The woman fell to the ground, and the priest helped her up. She was completely fine after that. This next one is truly terrifying. The video shows a group of people watching a man being exorcised of a demon. The man is thrashing around and screaming at the top of his lungs. It looks like he is in a lot of pain, and he doesn't want the demon to leave him. But the people performing the ritual keep going until finally he stops moving. However, this is where things get creepy. After the demon left his body, it started to float above them and move around freely. One of the people present there started to record the demon in that S when it turned to him and lunged at the camera. It looks like it wanted to attack him, but it couldn't. It just kept on floating around while the man who was possessed was laying on the ground. After a while, the demon left the room and everyone breathed a sigh of relief. In this video, you can see a priest performing an exorcism on a woman who's possessed by a demon. The demon inside of her doesn't want to leave, so it keeps on moving around and trying to attack him. The priest keeps on reading from the Bible until finally he manages to drive the demon out of her. However, this is where things get really interesting. After the demon left her body, it entered into the priest who was trying to help her. He started thrashing around and screaming bloody murder. It looked like he was in a lot of pain and did unwant the demon inside of him. The people around him tried to help him, but it was too late. The demon had already taken over. They needed to perform another exorcism on the priest. This time, a different priest came in to help. He started reading from the Bible, and soon the demon stopped moving. It left the priest's body and entered into the woman again. The priest, who was possessed, tried to grab her, but the other people stopped him. The new priest started reading from the Bible once again, and this time he managed to drive the demon out of her for good. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.